Hi guys, it's May. Today I am going to be doing another Q&A video. A lot of you guys have been telling me that you really enjoy these videos, and I'm really glad because I really enjoy making them as well. So this is our third Q&A video. If you guys haven't seen the past two, I will link them, I don't know, somewhere. So I've got a little system figured out that actually works pretty well. So if you guys haven't followed me already on Instagram, keep an eye out for when I put up a post that says, hey, I'm opening up questions for a Q&A, please leave your questions here. So that is when I'm opening up questions for a Q&A. That's where I get all of my questions from. Sometimes if I get asked a question really often, I will store it for a Q&A, but generally that's where my questions come from. So if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram already, make sure you keep an eye on that. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so I have the question from Sundarina from Instagram. What is your dream destination? I feel like my dream destination in life is to move to some I don't know, super lush green place like Iceland, far away from people. And I'm just going to have a kennel of 100 adopted dogs, and I'm just gonna have a little farmland, and I'm just gonna let them run free, and then at night we'll all sleep in the same bed and snuggle for warmth. I definitely do want to have a lot of adopted dogs in the future. I recently started thinking about how I want to possibly get a kennel license in the future, and I honestly don't know much about that. It's just an idea that a friend from the animal shelter that I sometimes work at told me about. I just really care about dogs, so definitely in the future I want to do something about that. If for whatever reason I end up stumbling upon a large sum of money, this is probably never gonna happen, but this is my plan B in case it does happen. I would love to have an organic dairy farm, and I know this isn't vegan, but the point is to have just a bunch of happy cows that I can take care of on my happy farm, and then maybe I can I don't know, make ice cream from the organic milk from my happy cows. Yeah. I have the question from Masaz Bogar from Instagram. Do you prefer the Japanese or English version of Yu-Gi-Oh? I have talked about my love for Yu-Gi-Oh on this channel in the past. This is the pillow that I sleep with at night. Duel Monsters is my favorite series, but GX comes at a very close second. You guys fucking got me though. I am kind of terrible when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, because even though I love the Japanese version, the terrible, shitty English dub is something that I just can't let go of, because it's something that I grew up with. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh! That I know. And as terrible and as shameful as it is to say this as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, I love the English version more. I'm so fucking sorry. So I have the question from Shan Villamore on Instagram. If you could be featured as a character in a manga/anime, which one would you want to be featured in? Alright, so I have two answers for this question. I hope that's not considered cheating. But number one is Yu-Gi-Oh! I would love to see myself as a Yu-Gi-Oh! character. If I were in GX, I feel I would just be some nondescript background character in the Slifer Red Dorm. Basically, I would probably be an unimportant character, but I would be super happy to be in Yu-Gi-Oh! style. That would be super fucking awesome. The second one, I have been super into Osamatsu-san recently. If you guys haven't seen my past videos talking about Osamatsu-san, or if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, newsflash, I am sadly in love with Osamatsu-san. So I feel the art style is so fucking cute. I would be super happy if I was I don't know, miraculously featured or drawn as an Osamatsu-san character. Next I have the question from Indie May on Instagram. What is your favorite thing about yourself? There are a lot of things that I like about myself. I'd have to say that my favorite thing about myself is that I just really don't fucking care. We're just insignificant little beings living on a tiny rock floating across the ever-expanding universe in just a second of its overall life. Honestly, we all die anyway. Our lives are short in comparison to anything. So I am going to try my hardest to be as happy as I can to make the most out of the little time that I have. I feel this is kind of a pessimistic point of view, but for some reason this is something that's always comforted me a lot. It gives me the self-confidence that I have, and it just makes me really not care about what anyone else has to say. I get a lot of questions about my self-confidence. A lot of people asking, how can you do what you do? How do you look the way you want to look? And honestly, this is where all of my self-confidence comes from. It's because we all fucking die anyway. Why don't you have purple hair? Why don't you get a bunch of piercings? So I get an insane amount of questions and just statements all around in general about me being a vegan. First of all, I just wanted to clear it up. I'm not a vegan, at least yet. I can kind of understand where this assumption is coming from, seeing as I've been really making a big effort to switch onto cruelty-free products, and I've been promoting them on my channel as well because I really care and I feel like it's something that we should all be aware of. But just because someone is into cruelty-free products does not mean that they're vegan. I'm actually a pescatarian. About 3 to 4 months ago, I started looking into being vegan. Being a vegetarian was something that I've always wanted to do, but I made the decision that I wanted to be a vegan. Those few months ago, that's when I started to slowly cut out animal products in my diet. As of now, it has only been about 3 to 4 months, so I am just a pescatarian. But I'm working hard. I've been trying to cut out some animal products here and there. I've been trying to have less dairy and stuff like that, and I've been trying to find more replacements. So yeah, I am working on it, but unfortunately I'm not a vegan yet, and I just wanted to clear up the misunderstanding. So a lot of you guys asked me for advice on how to be vegan, and as I already said, I'm not a vegan. The only advice I can give you guys is to really go at it at your own pace with what you're comfortable with. I mean, we're raised our entire lives on a specific diet that includes meat and animal products. You don't become a vegan overnight. Go at your own pace that you think you're comfortable with. Your body needs time to adjust to these changes. As long as you're staying aware about what happens in the animal industry and as long as you're making an effort, just go at it at your own pace and everything will be okay. So I get an insane amount of questions about how tall I am. And I honestly don't know why you guys care so much, but I am 5'2", I think. Alright, so I have the question from Nana Nicole from Instagram. What is your favorite lipstick color or one that you wear often and what brand? So I always get a lot of questions and a lot of compliments about my lip colors. Thank you guys because I love my lip colors as well. Today I have 4 because I couldn't pick. These are all from NYX. They are definitely my favorite brand when it comes to lip products. I'm actually wearing one of these today. Alright, so first of all, I have been using these for quite some time on my channel and my makeup tutorials. These are the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipsticks. I have 2 colors here today and I've actually mixed them together and I'm wearing them on my lips today. This dark one in the color Vintage is my favorite out of the entire line, and this is the color Sandstorm, and this one is okay on its own. I think it is a very beautiful color, but mixed together, that creates my favorite lip shade. This is just one of my go-to lip shades. I think it's something a bit more unique. It's a bit dark, but not too dark and not too eye-catching. I think it's just a very flattering color for me. Next, I have a recent favorite that I've been only using for this past month, but I am so in love with these. These are amazing. These are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, and I have them in 2 colors. This dark one is in the color Transylvania, and this lighter nude color is in the color Canis. I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced Canis. Canes? This has been my go-to color ever since I purchased it. So this has been a new product that I've been using in my daily makeup routine. So these are my favorite Holy Grail lipsticks. These are really awesome. They have nice formulas, and overall these are just really awesome colors. So yeah, check these out. I have the question from Inu09. With 3 words or less, can you describe yourself? Always very tired. Alright, so I have the question from Luna Lacuna. How do you feel when people comment that they wish they looked like you or that you're perfect? There's always the compliment that says you're very beautiful and thank you very much. First of all, that's a very nice compliment. Then you get to the end of the scale on the other side of compliments, where people compliment me by putting themselves down. So they say, May, you're so beautiful. I am so ugly in comparison to you. I get a lot of those comments all the time. It's something that I'm used to. It used to make me a bit uncomfortable. I didn't want people to put themselves down in comparison to me. Like, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to share tips with you guys and, you know, make you guys feel better about yourselves. People don't understand that beauty is maintenance. I put in hours and hours and hours of my time, and sometimes it gets real fucking annoying, but I know that I have to do it because I care about my appearance. And overall, even though sometimes it can be a hassle, I feel happy with the outcome. But it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience. There are a lot of things you can do to improve your self-confidence. You can achieve anything with effort. And lastly, I have the question from Malix69. What is something that you're weirdly good at but you haven't told us about yet? I'm good at Citus, I'm good at rhythm games, but you guys already know that because I've already talked about it on this channel before, so I really had nothing. I couldn't come up with anything on the spot, so I asked some of my friends, and this is what they had to say. I am good at making omelets, I'm good at driving, good at wrapping presents, good at Just Dance, and I'm good at recognizing mangaka even though I've only seen their art maybe once. So yeah, those are the random things that I'm apparently good at. My friends are so cute and they're so sweet. I'm glad that they've recognized and that they appreciate my random talents for like meaningless things, especially the last one where I can recognize like any BL mangaka based off of like one series that I've read from them before. I feel like it's such a useless fucking talent, but it comes in handy. So that's it for this month's Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I have a lot of fun filming these, so you bet that there will be more coming in the future. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys again next time.